Welcome to Cross Transformation. It's Mariam here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about how ungrieved losses attract narcissists into our experience. In this video, I want to talk about how crucial it is to grieve our losses. Maybe you've lost a loved one, a caregiver, a grandmother, a granddad, or someone who meant so much to you. You see, firstly, when we don't grieve our losses, the ego will identify itself with them. When our ego identifies itself with a specific reality, we are going to attract more of that reality. Second, when we don't grieve our losses, we'll be stuck in that reality that we experience loss. So part of us is not going to go forward in life because we haven't dealt with sadness, anger, and disgust. We have repressed those emotions. So the ego keeps identifying itself with loss, and at the same time we haven't dealt with those negative emotions. So you see, we are going to create narratives and meanings that are aligned with how our ego would perceive loss and how those repressed emotions are running the show. So we want to do the healing work. We want to embrace our losses by going through the grief process. We must grieve our losses. Otherwise, we are going to attract a similar wavelength. That would mean relationships equal loss, love equal loss. So by having our ego identify itself with loss, as well as not having dealt with repressed emotions, we are only going to attract more of those. Where our focus is, our reality is gonna be. So those negative narratives and repressed emotions will shape our focus. Our focus will shape our direction, and our direction will become our reality. So you still haven't grieved your losses. Somehow you're panicked, you're concerned how it's going to unfold itself, how you're going to feel in the process of grieving those losses. You better allow yourself to go through it anyways, because by holding back, you're only going to attract more. A narcissist is going to be a perfect match to having experienced loss and not having processed those losses. So we really want to embrace our journey, every aspect of it, every bit of it. Otherwise, we are going to face future realities aligned with repressed emotions, aligned with what our ego would identify itself with. Narcissists will prove to us that we don't deserve to experience love, that there is always an end to love, that there is always loss, that there is always missing out on experiencing a loving relationship. Somehow that experience, that intimacy, that romance, that love can be taken away from you. So instead of attracting someone who is going to take something away from you, the wavelength of not having grieved your earlier losses, allow yourself to embrace healing, to arrive at completion, to arrive at surrendering, to arrive at embracing those earlier losses, realizing the essence of unconditional love in them. Hopefully you'll find this video helpful, guys. May you receive the healing that you need and deserve in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Look after your precious soul. Work through your unconscious blocks. Celebrate who you are. Grieve your losses realize that your identity is in God. It can change, can be affected by anything that can happen in our lives. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless you.